Good morning, YouTube. It is Monday, and I slept in today. Lady was up pretty frequently last night, and I'm just tired, so I slept in. It's past 11 right now, and I haven't even started. So what I'm going to do today is work on the window and getting that done. Tomorrow I have a webinar / Zoom meeting thing that I have to participate in, and I am going to need to be able to listen. I'm still going to work, so I figured tomorrow I'll be taking down the rest of the wallpaper, working on the kitchen, that kind of stuff, and I can listen while the webinar is going. So today is more paint and trim. I really want to get this window done. Like, please, God, let us get this window done. I did do a little bit of sanding just because I wanted to see what was up. But let me switch the camera around and then I can show you what we're working with and then see if we can finish today. So, the light. Got all of that to do up there, which is going to be tricky. That's why I was hoping that the paint stripper would work, but it didn't. And then this is kind of from the Mineral Spirits. Is kind of funky, so I don't know. And then this part over here is really still like goopy and like stuck. It's like really gross. So I gotta try to figure out how to get these corners cleaned really well, and go from there. I will say that the paint stripper did take out a lot of this here, and it did clean up these pretty well. Not 100%, because we still got like little pieces of stuff stuck and not in the corners, but it did pretty well. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at this morning. I really want to get this window done today and at least start on the trim. And I think with the trim, because the couch is going to be here, so if I start it in the corner of the trim and work my way out, that even if I don't get all of the trim done, I get most of it done, then when the couch goes in, I don't have to worry about it. I'm still debating on this window since it is cold. It's like 13 or 12 or actually no, today is 20 today. Today will be 20 degrees. But putting heat next to that window, I do not want to crack the window. I'm a little concerned. So this, and then you can see a rat cove going by. So that's kind of the plan for today. And then tomorrow when I have to listen to the webinar and stuff, I can start working on this bit of section and hopefully get that done. I did not finish that wall last night because the steamer kaput. I ran out of water, so that's okay. We'll finish that up. So that's where we are this morning, and I will show you the rest of the progress later. All right, so it's about time for break, and I've gotten most of it off. This stuff up here is like really gooey. I've been using a mixture of heat and a sander. This side pretty good. This is becoming a problem, although this is coming off pretty nicely. And yeah, I think the biggest problem is the stain underneath, which was probably a water-based stain, or oil-based stain. That's why the paint chipped, because they put a water-based paint on an oil-based finish. If that makes sense. So yeah, so I've been working for a little bit over an hour, and I got the sill where I would like it. It's better. It's still a little darker in the corners, but there's not much I can do. And then the underside of the sill, I can't get that paint off for the life of me, unless I wanted to spend like 5 days sanding it. So I think we're just gonna leave that. So I'm gonna try to do some more heat. The problem is trying not to get it to burn. Burning would be a really big issue, and I think that's what's going on right here, is it burnt a little bit. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day, I think. And really all I have to do is this part here, up here, and then this part here. So it's not a lot, but I think it's gonna take me all day to do. And then we can wipe it down and fill in the holes and then stain it. So that's where we're at. I also wanted to show you, I moved my plants over into this room. Some of them are not doing well, and I don't know what to do about it because I'm not really a plant lady. I like them, I just don't know what I'm doing with them. And then I didn't show my new washer and dryer. Yay! So this is something else I'm gonna have to do tomorrow, is to clean the shelves, wipe everything down in here so that when I do move, I can start putting stuff away in here, because it's kind of grody and dusty. And so we're gonna have to do that. But I wanted to show my washer and dryer because I don't think I did. I just bought the most basic model. Is it gonna wash my clothes? Yes, I'm happy that I don't need all kinds of fancy. But yeah, my friend Rachel on Saturday helped me move my plants. So they are all chilling out in this wonderful fun room. And I might make this the plant room. That might be really fun. I'm gonna do some shelves here and maybe like a little shelf there. They got enough heat so they won't be too cold, and they got enough sun. So this might be the plant room. I'm thinking about it. All right, back at it. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like this grayish cast. Now, first of all, those are all divots and dents into the wood. What the heck? This is up by the ceiling. What's going on that you are gonna get that many damage to the wood? Like, that's ridiculous. I have some wood filler, so I'm hoping that'll just cover that up. But there's like this gray, I don't know, and it's smooth to the touch. Like when I touch it, it's smooth. So I don't know. I really don't know. And then this is taking forever. So what I had to do was get a 50 grit. I was using 80 before. I got a 50 grit, and I'm trying to sand this stuff down. So I just wanted to show you progress and question why there's so much damage to this corner. I don't understand. All right, I'm back at it. All right, YouTube, it is 20 after 4. I have gotten all the paint off that I can possibly get off. The next step is to take 220 sandpaper. So at first I was using 80 and that wasn't strong enough, and I went to 60, which is grittier. Now I need to do 220 to smooth it out, and I'm not going to do all the nitty gritty parts. I'm just going to do these nice flat parts. I did a little bit of damage up here with the sandpaper, so I want to try to smooth this out a little bit, just the flat parts and the sill. And then we're not getting away from mineral spirits. They recommend taking mineral spirits and wiping this down super good, and then wait 24 hours, and then I should be able to fill in the holes and prime. And that's what I'm hoping. The hole filler is gonna correct where all the paint got into the gouges, because they didn't put some wood filler in before they painted. They just painted over and filled the holes. That's what we got going over there. So I'm gonna take my shop vac and vacuum a little bit, get 220 sandpaper, sand down the flat parts really well, and then get my mineral spirits. I will do the mineral spirits outside, over a bucket outside, so it's not stinking up in here in case I dump it. And I'm just gonna use the soft cloth and really wipe this down really well. And then tomorrow we should be able to stain. Yay! So that's where we're at. It's like I said, 20 after 4 roughly. So we're moving in the right direction. So I took an old bed sheet and just a little bit of the mineral spirits and totally and completely wiped this guy down. And then we're just gonna let that sit for 24 hours. It's about 4:30 now, so 4:30 tomorrow I can start filling the holes, and then we can stain. So I'm gonna open the back door. It's really stinky, and Lady and I are gonna go for a walk, and then when we get back, hopefully it won't be as bad. So I've started on the trim. This is actually coming along much better than the window. I was really concerned. It's coming off in big sheets when I do the heat. And so I was really concerned, but it's coming along pretty nicely. So we're gonna go from here. I'm just gonna take off all the white paint. I got a way to go. I do. But it's coming along good, so keeping at it. I also want to say I've had to wipe off the paint because it gets all on the metal tools, and then you got to scrape it off somewhere. So I'm just scraping it off my glove. I did buy off of Amazon a bunch of these little tools that people recommended for this kind of thing, so you can get in all the nooks and crannies and stuff. So I'm gonna be doing this for a while. Okay, it is about 10 o'clock right now, and I have gotten all the white paint off of starting there, moving on along, and down and around the corner. I did melt the carpet a little bit. This spot here I did not do. That was like that prior, but I did do a little bit of melting. It's okay. I kind of tucked it, and you really can't tell unless you're like on top of it, you know? And then, you know, around here. So I made really good progress tonight. I'm really happy. It looks a hell of a lot better than the crappy white. A heck of a lot better. I posted on a Facebook group that I'm a part of about old homes, like what the next best process is. Because it's still sticky. It still doesn't look 100%. So there's that, and then I've still got all of this to do. But this paint strip came off so easy. It was ridiculous. Ridiculously how easy it was. So, I want to do, because the couch is going to be on this wall, so if I can at least go down probably to the outlet, maybe a little bit farther than the outlet, I don't have to finish the rest of this room now. It would be nice to, but I don't have to. I'm just trying to think when I get the furniture in, which is the couch, where it's going to go. And so, yeah. Because after this week, I only have next week and only have like 3 days, and I need to finish getting the wallpaper off and repairing the walls. I don't think it's going to happen, but what are you going to do? So this is where we're at for right now, and I'm going to go to bed, and then tomorrow is basically going to be cleaning up the house day, getting the kitchen in order, getting the laundry room in order, organizing that mess, getting things put away, and maybe, because Wednesday is trash day, and so maybe getting the upstairs trash taken care of too. That'd be important to do. So I'm calling it a night. I'll see you guys later.